Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing? Again, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you wouldn't know this. Give me time, guys. I'm coming back with a vision probably in the next week or so. Just trying to figure some things out right now. I'll give you more content soon. I promise you that. Anyways, Lil Uzi Vert, DJ Drama. So Lil Uzi Vert is a guy that really wants to be able to put out music when he wants to, right? Got all these records. He used to the SoundCloud lifestyle where he could drop music in when he pleases. But right now, because he's such a prominent artist, EXO Tour Life, huge record for him last year. Love is Rage 2, huge project for him. Even though I didn't really love it. It's a lot going on with Lil Uzi right now, but it's good stuff, right? You're finally doing what you love to do and making a lot of money. Shows are all sold out. The shows are crazy. But he's like, yo, I still kind of miss when I was able to put out music when I wanted to. Now, here's my rebuttal at that. Lil Uzi, you're signed to DJ Drama and Don Cannon. You do realize that it's their job to get a cut out of this. People are not signing people just to feel good about themselves. This is a business, right? And I'm sick of artists complaining about not being able to make more money or not being able to put out music when they want to, even though that might be something for the fans. I think it's more of an ego thing. And I think rappers just want the ultimate control at the end. And I think when you don't allow them, because think about it, in a rapper, right, they're always number one, right? You know what I'm saying? They're worshipped at shows. They're worshipped by people around them, their teams. Yes, man. And now you got this label saying, no, man. And a lot of these artists can't put up with it. I like seeing artists humbled. I'm one of those people, if the label is doing right, and some labels are, let them do them. Let them try to put you in a position to win. Now, here's the thing with DJ Drama. I met DJ Drama like 3 years ago, and he told me about Lil Uzi. He's like, yo, I got this young little artist, man. He's, yo, we're just gonna see how it goes. You know what I mean? And when I interviewed him, he spoke very highly of Lil Uzi Vert, and I think I know Drama's character just being around him once before. Seems like a really good, honest dude, and it seems like he's tired of putting up with Lil Uzi disrespecting him. So this is what Lil Uzi said. He said, if y'all do sign to a major, don't sign to a rapper or a DJ. It's just easier when it's time to come for that fake shit, all right? DJ Drama didn't respond. He said, let's take the facts and see who's really on some fake shit. He's tired of it. So many times in the past, DJ Drama has said nothing. He finally responded to Uzi. Uzi didn't respond with, I was giving some advice to my young followers. You got a guilty conscience or something? And then after that, Rich the Kid hops in. And here's where it gets funny. Rich the Kid was like, that's why you should have signed Rich forever. And then I think Lil Uzi said something along the lines, yeah, for what, 20 racks? And then Rich the Kid said this on his Instagram account.
Hey, man, your boss ain't treating you right. Your CEO ain't treating you right, man. Come over to Rich Forever Music. You know what I'm saying? Come over to Rich Forever Music.
You did. So apparently Rich the Kid has this Rich Forever label that's being funded by a real label. And he has what artist does he have on right now? Famous Dex and himself. Listen, I've been around Rich the Kid once, and I will say this: he's not the smartest individual out there. I'm sorry, I just can't. I've been around Rich the Kid. For him to brag as if he's the executive of the year all of a sudden is asinine. Rich the Kid is not. I think he got lucky with Famous Dex, and if you want to give him credit because he was able to find an artist, or he's seen something in a guy that was able to push it, the artist was able to put himself in a position to make money. I'm not gonna fucking sit around here and act like Rich the Kid is the second coming of Diddy and Bad Boy. It's just not the case, bro. He's not that smart of an individual. And all due respect to Rich the Kid, like I said, I've been around him. You ever watch any Instagram video of him or whatever, Snapchat or whatever, it doesn't take you too long to know that he doesn't have all his screws, period. And you can probably put it to drugs, all right? They're pretty drugged out in his camp now. And all due respect to him, because I've seen Rich the Kid. I've been VIP with him at a club, and I've actually seen Rich the Kid on his Twitter account just retweeting everybody that had something positive. Matter of fact, it didn't even have to be positive. Anybody that had anything to say about him, I've seen Rich the Kid in a club smoking dope and retweet. I'm gonna grow my buzz. So I'm happy for that. But if he's gonna act like he's just now the best label out there, you gotta sign with Rich Forever, that's crazy, because Rich Forever is not a real label. There's a new trend right now in rap, right? Where rappers come up with their own little group organizations. They call it a label, and they don't even fund it. They're funded by a real label, right? I just think that's a trend, and Rich the Kid is part of the trend. And the irony is, you know, a lot of people believe before Rich the Kid had this new Freezer record, Famous Dex was bigger than him. All right, Famous Dex got a couple records that I actually like. You know what I mean? And Rich the Kid, he was chasing, and he got lucky and got a verse from Kendrick Lamar. And if you want to give him credit for getting a verse from Kendrick, there's a talent in that, because too many people can't get a verse from Kendrick. But before then, a lot of people's like, Rich, your artist is bigger than you. Now, again, I don't listen to Rich the Kid frequently, but I will say this: his music is just not for me. I actually like the trap Rich the Kid more than I like this Rich the Kid, but let's call a spade a spade. He's making more money than he ever thought he'd make in this lane than trap Rich the Kid. So salute to Rich the Kid. He wants Lil Uzi to sign. Lil Uzi's like, why in the hell would I sign to you? I don't think these two are beefing, but it's just simple. Lil Uzi's like, yo, I just told you I didn't want to be with a DJ or an artist anymore, and you would fall into that category. Well, yo, you ain't got the bankroll to sign me. Please don't compare Rich the Kid and Lil Uzi Vert. I don't even think that's even a fair thing to talk about in a barbershop. There is no comparison. Lil Uzi, the bigger artist, he makes better records. He at least says something in some of the records. Rich the Kid never says anything worth substance in any record that he's ever put out. I'm sorry. Facts are facts. What y'all think about this whole situation? The two are having a back and forth right now on social media. Famous Dex is crying somewhere about how he's tired of people screwing him over. I don't know if he's talking about Rich the Kid or not. Apparently he's not. Oh man, it just seems like a lot of young artists who are strung out on drugs, and they're emotional, man. The drugs, I'm telling y'all, got these young boys emotional. Mr. Taliaferro TV, I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah.